The Galileo Difference. What is the Galileo Difference? In order to understand what we feel is the Galileo Difference, you need to know a little bit about the people who make up our company. Galileo is made up of people, individuals who've been in the optics industry for a total of over 100 years. We all come from all the competitive names that you may be familiar with. Personally, I've worked for two of our competitors over the years. Sheldon Faworski, the man who designs all these wonderful optical products that we have, was also with competitors. And whether it be our service manager or the people who design our packaging, we've all worked for the competitors. And one thing we found is nobody seems to care these days about the first-time purchaser or the second-time purchaser. If you've never owned a telescope, you really probably don't know what to look for. I mean, there's probably a chance that you're buying it for your son, your daughter, your dad, your grandpa, or your mother, or whomever it may be. There's a real good chance that you're not familiar with the differences in the telescopes. If you're buying a binocular, you may not realize the differences that are in the binoculars. You may not know what the coating means. You may not know what the field of view means, or something, things of this nature. Galileo's purpose in business for 15 years now as Galileo is all about the consumer, and that's what we call the Galileo Difference. We want to make sure that when you're out there and you buy one of our products, that you are satisfied with it, that you can use it, that it's easy for you to use. That's why this website is set up the way it is, to help inform you. Heck, we even have this little segment on the Galileo Difference to try to convey the message to you that we really do care. We really honestly do care that if you go out and you buy a little entry-level telescope for your son or daughter or grandson or daughter, that when they look through it, it works. We're not telling you that that telescope is going to see, give you images like the Hubble telescope, but we're going to make sure that the darn thing works. Then as you go up in our line, we will make sure that the quality of the optics, the tripod, and everything else is such that you're satisfied with it. There's so many, many, many products, not just in our industry, but in industries in general, that build your expectations up at the time of purchase. They make you think that these telescopes or these binoculars or maybe this MP3 player or whatever it may be is going to give you a certain satisfaction, and then when you get it home and the product doesn't perform as you expect it to, you're disappointed. In our industry, if you go to a place, a retailer, and you buy a telescope, or whether it be on the web, and it says it does all these things, and you get it home, maybe you spend $200 or $300 for it, and it doesn't do what you expect it to do, then we, as a hobby, the hobby of amateur astronomy, will probably have lost you. Because in your mind, you might sit there and say, well, I spent $300 on this telescope. It's supposed to locate 20,000 objects, and it's supposed to be easy to set up, and this and that. And on the packaging, and you trust this information, and then you get it home and you find out that, hey, this is a lot more difficult than what the package said. What happens then is you may see a Galileo product on a website or in a store, and it may be half the price, and your mind's going to say, well, wait a second. I just paid $300 for this product. This is half the price. How could it be any better? Well, it's Galileo's intention, and it's our purpose, and it's what keeps us going, to absolutely make sure that you, the consumer, gets the best value for your money. So, in short, Galileo's Difference is all about value. Whether it's our binoculars, where we make sure that the lenses are all multi-coated and we give you a deluxe padded case and a padded strap and we don't cut any corners, or whether it's our telescopes that are going to give you pre-assembled tripods and software and diffraction limited optics or whatever it takes to improve the quality of the telescope. We're going to do whatever we can do within reason at whatever price point we're competing at to give you the absolute best value possible in the business. So the Galileo Difference relates to value and how you, the consumer, appreciates what we're trying to do. Having said all this, If you've purchased a Galileo product and you're happy with it, let us know. If you purchased a Galileo product and you're not happy with it, please let us know that as well. Because the only way that we can continue to improve our products is to hear from you. So, thank you for watching this little video, letting me explain to you what makes Galileo different, and rest assured, nobody in our industry cares more about your satisfaction after the purchase more than we at Galileo. And you don't buy the product and go away. You buy the product and stay in touch with us, and visit us here at the website as often as you want and let us know. So thank you for taking the time to watch this little video on our